This is the Roulette Master, and I cannot wait to share with you the new Windwalker 24 roulette system. This is from Windwalker, one of my subscribers, and he says this is the best roulette system you will ever use. And today we're going to put his system up against Roulette Lenny is a Genius, which is another really good system, and I can't wait to see which one makes the most money in the next 15 minutes. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with Roulette Lenny is a Genius first, and then Windwalker 24, the one you've been waiting for. So let's go ahead and place the bets and get started. We're going to start with a $10 bet on second and third 12. We're going to leave out the one that hit last, and the timer's set for 15 minutes. Here we go. It's a 29 black to start, and that's a win. So with this system, if you win, you just switch the bets, and we'll be on first and second now. We'll leave out the one that hit last, and here we go. Okay, that's an 18 red. Okay, and that's a $10 win. We'll be on first and third now. But the whole key is how to deal with the losses, which I'll show you here in a minute. And here we go. That's a 23 red. Okay, and that is a loss. So with this one, when you lose, you increase by 2 units. So now 30 each, 60 total on this one. And that's a 27 red. Okay, and that's a win. So when you win, you go back 1 unit. So we'll go from 30 to 20. And we'll be on first and second now. That's a $40 total bet, 20 on each. That's an 8 black. Okay, that's a win. So now we'll go from 20 to 10 where we started. And we'll be on second and third. Let me fix that bet there. There we go, and let's spin. All right. Roulette Lenny is a Genius has definitely worked very well in the past, but let's see how it does today. And we lost that one, so we're going to go up 2 units. All right, 30 each, 60 total now. Here we go. That's a 2 black. And that's a loss, so let's go ahead and increase by 2 units again. Now we're going from 30 to 50, $100 total bet. All right, that is a 16 red. That's a win, so we'll go back 1 unit now after a win from 50 to 40. And we'll be on first and third. We'll leave out the second that just hit there. And we lost again, so we increased by 2 units. So let's do that. All right, we have 60 each, 120 total now. Here we go again, and that's a 22 black. That's another loss, so we increased by 2 units again, and this is why it's so important to have the right bankroll, because you can see we're minus 180. This is a $2,000 bankroll for $10 units, but you can also play this with a $200 bankroll and dollar units, so anyone can play this at any level. And we finally got a win at 80, so we go back 1 unit after wins to 70, and we'll be on first and second. All right, we're minus 100, but I think we'll be back in profit in no time. Let's find out. That's a 5 red. That's a win, so we go back 1 unit from 70 to 60, and we'll be on second and third. Okay, 120 total now. Here we go. With Roulette Lenny is a Genius, and that's a 7 red, and that's a loss, so we'll go up 2 units. Okay, that's 60 to 80. We're minus 150, but all we need is to have the patience to go on a run, and we'll be back in profit in no time. That's a 36 red, and there's a win at 80, so we'll go back to 70, and we'll be on first and second for 70 each. Or minus 70, and you can tell even with all the really bad numbers we've had so far, if we win this one, we'll be ready to start making profit again, because we'll be back to all even, and we're going to go from 70 to 60 now after that win, which you know what that means. If we win this one on second and third 12, that means we'll be up $60. So let's see if we can do it. Here we go. All right. And we did not. That's a 9 red. We lost. So we'll increase by 2 units again. from 60 to 80.
No more bet.
160 total bet, and here we go again. Let's see a higher number, and I think we won that one. That's a 15 black. We did, so we go from 80 to 70, and we'll be on first and third for 70 each. Minus 40, but again, if we get this one, we'll be back in profit. And that's a 24 black. That's another loss. So we'll increase by 2 units. Now we'll have 90 each, 180 total. And we're only 5 minutes in out of 15, so we still have plenty of time to come back and make a lot of money. There's a win, so we'll go back a unit from 90 to 80. And the bankroll and having patience will definitely help you out with this one. And you just have to believe that it will come back if you have enough money in the bankroll. And let's go from 80 to 70 after that win. We'll be on second and third for 70 each. And if we get this one, we'll be back in profit again. And let's go on a run. But that's a 10 black. That is definitely a loss. So we're going to increase by 2 units. 70 to 90 and 180 total. Still plenty of time to get things together and make a lot of money. And there's a win at 90, so we go back to 80. And we'll be on first and third for 80 each. We're minus 60, but if we get this one, we'll be back in profit again. Hopefully we can go on a run. I think that's another loss. That's a 15 black. It is. So we'll go up 2 units again. But we're going to have patience and bankroll on our side until something good happens. And that's what it takes. But that's a 23 red. That's not good. That's another loss. So we'll go up 2 units again. You can see temporarily we're minus 420, but we still have about $1,600 left in the bankroll. Still plenty of time to come back, and that's a 12 red. That's a win at 120, so we'll go back to 110. And we'll be on second and third for 110. Just like we started out bad, it's a 220 total bet. You can also go on a run where you don't have losses for a while when you have 24 numbers. So that's important to recognize as well. But there's another loss, so we're not doing too great. We're going to go 2 units up to 130 each, 260 total. And spin again. That's a 17 black. Okay, we finally got a win. We're going to go from 130 back a unit to 120. And let's go on a comeback trail here. All right, here we go. 240 total bet, 120 each. 7 minutes and 20 seconds in out of 15. And that's a 10 black. I believe we got a win there. So we'll go back 1 unit from 120 to 110. And we'll be on second and third. We just need patience and bankroll. We're minus 270, but don't think that that's insurmountable. Let's do this. I think that's another win with the 15 black. It is. So we'll go back another unit from 110 to 100, and we'll be on first and third. Come on, let's go on a run. We're minus 160, but we still have plenty of time. Here we go. That's a 32 red. And that's another win, so we go back a unit from 100 to 90. We're starting to go on the run that I talked about that we needed patience for. Let's see if we can keep it going. 90 each, 180 total. 8 minutes and 15 seconds in. And that's a 30 red. And that's a loss, so we'll increase by 2 units again. Small setback, 110 each, 220 total. Still plenty of time left. We're only 8.5 minutes in, and that's a 20 black. That's a win, so we go back a unit to 100. We'll be on first and third for 100 each. Let me fix that. There we go. Okay, $200 total bet. Then we'll check our balance again. That's a 22 black. And that's another loss. We're having lots of losses today, but that's okay. We still got plenty of time. 240 total bet here, 120 each, 9 minutes in. That's 11 black. I think that's a win, and it is. So we go back from 120 to 110, and we'll be on second and third. There we go. All right, let's spin 110 each, 220 total. That's a 5 red. I think that's a win. Oh, I'm sorry, we lost that one. I hope that one was a win, but it's not, so we'll go up 2 units. 130 each, 260 total. And here we go again. Got to be optimistic, though, right? And man, goodness, that's another loss. Okay. Up 2 more units. That puts us down 690, but we still have plenty of bankroll and time left. Let's go on a run. Here we go. It's a 28 black. All right, let's go on a big winning streak now. We're going to go from 150 to 140, and we'll be on first and second. Come on, let's get this back and finish off winners here. Ooh, I think that's another loss, though. And it is. So, my goodness. So, we'll go up 2 more units, 160 each, 320 total. Still have 5 minutes left, though, so we can do this. And I think that's a win with 21 red. It is. So, we go back to 150, and we'll be on first and third. I'm sensing a comeback. Let's do this. All right, here we go. I've been patient. Now it's time to pay off. Oh my goodness, 19 red. That's not what I wanted. So we'll go up 2 units again. We still have plenty of bankroll. But you can see we lost half of it. So we got to get things going here. And that's a 27 red. Okay, let's start a comeback now then. We'll go 170 to 160. We'll be on first and second. All right, here we go. 320 total. Come on, let's get some wins. And I think we got one there. That's an 8 black. That's the way to do it. We'll go from 160 to 150. We'll be on second and third. Come on, let's get this started. $300 total bet, 150 each, 11 minutes and 21 seconds in. Out of 15, and that's a 23 red. That's another win. We're going to go 150 to 140. Let's get this baby going here. 140, 140. 280 total. Let's get another win. Come on, let's keep it going here. And I think we did. I think that's a 25 red. All right. And we're minus 340. We're gonna go from 140 to 130. Let's do it. Just a second ago we were down $1,000. Now we're on the comeback trail. Come on, let's see a first or second 12. Ooh, we lost that one, but that's okay. We had a nice comeback there for a while. So we'll increase by 2 units again. 150 each, 300 total. 3 minutes left still. We can still do this. Come on. That's a 2 black. I think that's a win. Yes, it is. So we'll go 150 to 140, and we'll be on second and third. And we're minus 450. We can definitely finish in profit still if we can turn this around. Okay, so 140 to 130, and 130, 130, 260 total. Come on, first or third? Let's see it. We got it, 28 black. All right. All right. So we're minus 180. We're going to go from 130 to 120, and I'm feeling a comeback here. All right, here we go. And that's a 3 red. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to go from 120 to 110 on second and third. Then we'll check our balance here. We're minus 60. And guess what that means, guys? If we get the win here, we're back in profit after being $1,000 down. That's a 30 red. And we did it. So now we're going to 100. And we'll be on first and second for 100 each. All right, let's keep it rolling. Here we go. 13 and a half minutes in out of 15. Ooh, I think we lost that one, though. That's a 34 red. So we'll go up 2 units again. 120 each, 240 total. Come on, let's see a first and second 12. I think we got it there. All right. Okay, so we'll go to 110 each. And we'll be on first and third for 110 each. Okay, we'll be back in profit again if we get this one. A minute left. Come on, let's finish strong. Ooh, I think we lost that one, though. It's been a really good comeback, though. We'll go up 2 units. 130 each, 260 total. Come on, let's finish strong. I think we lost again there, though. Man, such a good comeback. I don't want to waste it. Okay, 150 each, 300 total. And we got the win there. Okay, so we'll go do 140 each. We'll be on second and third. All right.
No more bet.
Don't have a whole lot of time left. Let's get the win. Okay, we got that one, 16 red. Okay, we're going to go to 130 now. We'll be on first and third. All right, here we go. We got it. Okay, we're minus 90. One more chance, time for one more bet. Will be 120 on first and second. And if we get the win here, we're going to finish in profit after being over $1,000 down. And we did it. All right. All right, so the time is up. We only ended up $30 up with Roulette. Lenny is a genius. But that was a heck of a comeback after being $1,000 down. So I hope you really, it helped you understand the 2 up, 1 down, 24 number philosophy, and test it out on your simulator. You can use Roulette Royale or whatever simulator that you use. And let me know how your testing goes and share it with the community in the comments. That really helps everyone out, and they can help you out by doing the same thing. And that's the only way we're going to get a large sample size of people testing these systems. So make sure to share how you do in the comments. And so I hope you really enjoyed Roulette. Lenny is a genius. But now it is time for the system you've been waiting for, Windwalker 24. It looks fantastic. I can't wait to share it with you. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, it is time for Windwalker 24. I can't wait to share this with you. We're going to start by placing bets on the 12s, except for the one that hit last. And that'll put us on second and third 12 for 10 each. And let's go ahead and spin. The timer is set, and I'll show you what's different about this system. And here we go. That's a 23 red. Okay, that's a win. So now we're going to switch to first and third for 10 each. But there's a lot more to it than bet selection. Let's go ahead and spin again here. And here we go. And that's a loss. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to spin, and before we go to 20 each, we're going to actually double. But before we do that, we're going to spin and make sure we don't hit second 12 or 0. And we did, so that saved us some money there. Fantastic. Okay, so let's spin again. Make sure we don't hit second 12 or 0. Okay, so we're going to bet again. Now we're going to have 20 each instead of 10 each. And we'll be on first and second. It'll be the opposite of the whatever hit last, the 25. Now we're at $40 total bet here, and we're a minute in out of 15 with the new Windwalker 24 roulette system. This is a $2,000 bankroll system for $10 units, a $200 bankroll for dollar units. And there's a win. So we'll check our balance. We're up 10, and we're going to go back to where we started. So we'll be 10 on second, 10 on third, and let's go ahead and spin. We're not betting on the one that hit last. Okay, that's a 14 red. Okay, and that's a win. So now we'll be on first and third, and we're up $20 now. Let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. This is one where you want to keep track of your profit levels, which I'm going to show you why here in a second. So that was a 19 red, a loss. So we're going to spin without betting until we don't hit second 12 or 0. Okay, we did not, so it's time to bet again. So now we put 20 each on first and second. Okay, here we go. $40 total bet. And here we go. That's a 2 black. And that's a win. Okay, we're up 20, so we go back to the start again. We'll be on second and third for 10 each. But you need to know what's going to come next. If you have more than one, if you have multiple losses, there's going to be something different you need to know how to do, which I'll be sharing with you here shortly. We'll be on first and third for 10 each now. All right, let's go ahead and spin. And on this one, we're not going up by 2 units like the last one. We're actually doubling. But I'm going to show you why here in a second, and we'll be on first and second for 10 each now. We'll leave out the last one that hit. We're $40 up right now, and we're 3 minutes in out of 15. That's a win. So now we go to first and third for 10 each. We're up 50, and let's spin again here. Here we go. That's a 33 black. And that's a win. So now we'll be on first and second for 10 each. And let's go ahead and spin. And one thing you need to know is by doubling with 24 numbers, it doesn't get all, if you go down the progression, it doesn't get all of your money back. So I'm going to show you what to do when that happens. And that's a loss. So we will spin without betting until we don't hit third 12 or 0, because that's what hit last. And we did not hit third 12 or 0, so it's time to bet again. And now we'll have 20 on first and 20 on third. We'll leave out the one that hit last, and here we go. This is the Windwalker 24 roulette system, and there's a win there. And let's check our balance. Okay, we're up 60, so that's new session profit. So we're going to go to first and second for 10 each now. And here we go. It's a 21 red. That's a win, so we'll be on first and third for 10 each now. We're up 70. And thank you to the Windwalker for sending this one in. Like all of you guys that send in systems, I think it's awesome, and keep it up. It really helps everyone in the community, and I love it as well. Let's go first and second for 10 each now. And here we go. It's a 22 black. All right, so we'll be on first and third now. We're up 90, and let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. We're 5 minutes in out of 15 with Windwalker 24. That's a 2 black, and that's a win. So we'll be on second and third for 10 each now. We're up 100, and let's spin again here. And that's a 19 red. I believe that's another win. So now we'll be on first and third. And we're up 110. Let's spin again. Again, you can do this with a $200 bankroll in dollar units as well for you low rollers out there. Just make sure you fit this to your budget if you do take it to the casino and try it. And we'll be on second and third for 10 each. And here we go. But never gamble with money you can't afford to lose. So, you know, if this doesn't work for you doing the 2,000 with $10 units, do the $200 bankroll with dollar units. And there's a $10 win. We're up 130, and we'll be on first and third for 10 each. Here we go. And we got it. That's a 36 red. Okay, so we'll be on first and second now. We're up 140. Let's go ahead and spin again here. That's a 17 black. That's a win. So we'll be on first and third now for 10 each. All right, let's spin again. And that is an 8 black. That's a win. So we'll be on second and third now. We're currently up $160 already with Windwalker 24. We're 6 minutes and 40 seconds in out of 15, and that's a 33 black. That's a win, so we're on first and second now. We're up 170, and here we go again. That's a 1 red. Another win. Doing fantastic with this one. We're on second and third now. We're up 180. We have a $20 total bet, 10 on each, second and third 12. And that's a loss. So, again, when you get a loss, you sit out. We're going to make sure we don't bet again until we don't hit first 12 or 0, and we did not. So it's time to bet again, and we'll be on first and third now for 20 each. So then once you sit out and wait, then you double the bet. And that's a 6 black. Okay, but we got the win there, so we go back to the start again. However, make sure you stay tuned for the rest of this, because We'll be on second and third too. If you get multiple losses, you need to know what to do next to be in session profit. And that'll be coming up here. That's a 3 red, and there's a loss. And we're going to sit out until we don't hit first 12 or 0. And we did not, so it's time to bet again. So we'll place our $20 bet on first and third. We're up 160, and let's spin here. We're 8 minutes in out of 15. It's a 17 black, and that's a loss at 20 each. So before we go from 20 to 40, we're going to spin and make sure that we don't hit second 12 or 0. And we did not, so it's time to bet again. And we're going to be at 40 each instead of 20 each. So, but actually, and we'll be on second and third. Okay. All right, that dropped us down to 120 temporarily, but you need to remember where we were up. It's going to be real important here in a moment. And that's the 16 red. That's a win, so let's check it out. We're up 160, and that's not quite session profit. So what we're going to do is, when that happens, we're going to do it one more time. However, we'll need to move the bets. So now we'll be 40 on first and 40 on third.
No more bets.
All right, here we go. And we got it, 3 red. So you might be saying, well, what if you lose? And if you lose, then what you have to do is sit out until you don't hit those again, and then you double the bet one more time. So now all of a sudden we're up $200, and we'll be on a second and third for 10 each.
No more bets.
And here we go. We're 9 minutes and 40 seconds in out of 15. That's a 33 black. All right, that's a win. So now we'll be on first and second for 10 each. We'll leave out the one that hits last. And here we go. That's a 10 black. Okay, that's a win. So we will be on second and third now for 10. Up to 20. Doing fantastic with Windwalker 24 here, and we're 10 minutes and 7 seconds in out of 15. That's a win. So now we'll be on first and second for 10 each.
No more bets.
Here we go. That's a 13 black. And now we'll be on first and third for 10 each.
No more bets.
Here we go again. And that's a 0. That's definitely a loss. So we'll sit out until we don't hit second 12 or 0.
No more bets.
Here we go. It's a 28 black. And we did not hit second 12 or 0, so it's time to bet again. Now we'll be on first and second for 20 each. We're up to 20. Here we go. That's important to see where you're at on the profit levels. Keep track of it as you go through. And there's a win. Okay, we're up 240, so we can restart. We'll be on first and third now for 10 each. And we're up 240.
No more bets.
All right, doing really well with this one. We're 11 and a half minutes in out of 15. Tried to hit 0 there, and it's hit 15 black, so that's a loss. So we're going to spin without betting until we don't hit second 12 or 0. But that just saved us some money because we hit second 12 without betting. So we'll spin again, and we're going to do this until we don't hit second 12 or 0. And it saved us again. Look at all the money this is saving us. So we're going to spin again. We would have lost on all those bets. Okay, it's time to bet again. Okay, so you can see before we had 10 each. That means we're going to go to 20 each now, and we'll be on second and third. Okay, $40 total bet now. And we're 12 minutes and 10 seconds in out of 15. That's a 12 red. And that's another loss. So before we go to 40 each, we're going to sit out. Make sure we don't hit first 12 or 0. And that saved us again. Look at that. We would have lost that. We're going to spin again here. Looking for it to not hit first 12 or 0, and it did not. So It's time to place our $40 bets now. And we'll be on first and second for 40 each. And let's go ahead and spin here. It's a 27 red. I believe that's another loss. So before we go to $80 bets, we're going to sit out and make sure we don't hit third 12 or 0. And we did not, so it's time to bet again. So now we'll be 80 each on first and third.
No more bets.
Okay, let's spin again here. And we lost again. So before we go to 160 each, we sit out and make sure we don't hit second 12 or 0. And we did not, so it's time to bet again. We'll be 160 each on first and second. There we go. This is why you need the bankroll. And here we go. Okay, we got the win. Let's check our profit levels. We're not in session profit. So what we do is we can see how much we had on those. We had 160. So we repeat the bet, but we move it to second and third 12. And you can see why, because of what hit last, we leave that out. So 160 each again. We're going to repeat that bet amount, but we lost. Okay, so now we got to go to 320 each, but first we're going to spin and make sure we don't hit first 12 or 0. And we did hit first 12, so that saved us. Let's spin again. Make sure we don't hit first 12 or 0, and it saved us again. Okay, let's spin again. Okay, and now it's time to bet again, and we're going to put 320 each on first and second 12. And we're going to really hope that we don't hit third 12 on this one. All right, here we go. 640 total bet. We have the bankroll to do it. Let's get the win. And we got it. That's a 15 black. So let's check our balance now. We're up 100. We're not in session profit. So you can see we were at 320 each. And we'll do that again since we're not in session profit. However, we'll be on first and third for 320 each. Okay, that's a 640 total bet. And this is actually our last spin. We just ran out of time. That's a 9 red. Okay, and we won it. So we ended up $420 profit with Windwalker 24. That tested us there at the end, but that was a really good session. Lots of profit. And let me know what you guys think. Test it on your simulator. You can use Roulette Royale on Apple or Android. Or whatever simulator you want to use, but share your results in the comments. Remember, that really helps everyone in the community out, and they'll help you out as well. Never go to the casino with a system that you haven't tested a good amount. You want to have the largest sample size possible, and the best way to do that is to share your results and see how everyone else did with the system. So if you guys don't share your results in the comments, the rest of the community can't see how everyone did. And it really gives them a good idea of whether or not they should risk their money at the casino. So really important. Help each other out, and it helps me out as well. I like seeing a larger sample size and seeing which ones are the best as well. And keep sending your systems into roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. Again, that's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. Every day of the week, 365 days of the year, I select one of your guys' strategies and test it out and see how it ranks amongst the other strategies and search for the best roulette system possible. I love the search, and I hope you guys do as well. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.